Hello, everyone. How are we today? I'm coming live to you from a trip away with my family. We are off on the first of our camping trips of the school holidays. So I don't know if this internet is going to be patchy, potentially. So apologies in advance if it drops out. I'm in the beautiful countryside. The kids have just gone for a bike ride and a hike, and I wanted to talk to you about bite-sized offers, mini offers, because I've had lots of questions in the last few days since I put a post up in the group and also on Instagram around stories that sell, the number of customers we have welcomed into the program, and some of the strategies behind this. Now, I'm sharing everything on an upcoming workshop which is taking place on April the 20th, the morning of April the 20th. But before that, I wanted to share with you a few tips about bite sized offers and what you might have heard about creating a bite sized offer from lots of marketing experts out there might not necessarily be true. And the three hidden benefits to creating this kind of offer yourself, really big benefits that you may not necessarily have thought about. Now, when I talk about a bite sized offer or a mini offer, mini digital offer, I'm talking about a front end, small, low investment offer that you usually have at the top of your funnel. So it's usually for people that may not know you at the moment, people at the beginning of that customer journey with you. The price is usually anywhere between kind of $17 and say $97. So with Stories That Sell, it's a $27 price point. And the reason that these work so well is not because of the untold riches they deliver, like a lot of people will tell you. So many marketing experts will say, oh, you should definitely have one of these mini offers. You know, it'll just bring you millions and millions, right? The real reasons behind this are the hidden benefits. And I wanted to talk to you about three of those hidden benefits today. So the first benefit is people that put money on the line to invest in your bite-sized mini offer are 30% more likely to buy something else from you further down the track than if they hadn't bought anything at all. So if you're looking at a classic lead magnet, it could be a quiz, it could be any kind of opt-in that you have, versus having a bite-sized offer that people are paying for, your audience is 30% more likely to go on and buy something higher price from you when they have already said yes and put money on the line first. Now, if you're like me and you have multiple offers in your business, and if you have higher priced offers, then this strategy is gold. Because filling your email list full of people from a freebie or a lead magnet who may never ever buy from you when it comes to launching or even when it's evergreen can be a risky kind of strategy, because a lot of people spend a fortune on Facebook ads and Instagram ads and Google or YouTube, whatever it might be for your paid strategy. But if you're building a list full of thousands of people that have never said yes to putting any money on the line with you, then it's much harder for those people to then go from free to buying something higher priced. And I know this is not just a random statistic that I've pulled from thin air. That 30% statistic is actually proven through biopsychology, but also I've seen it firsthand. I have done this with my own offer. The Brand Power Quiz program that I have, my one-to-one offers get filled so easily with people that have bought my mini offer. Now, the second thing that they're really, really good for is shortening the sales cycle. So traditionally, when we kind of meet people online, when we see, an Instagram ad or social post or anything else online, there's a longer cycle between us getting to know someone and then buying a higher priced offer. But with a bite-sized offer, if you do it right, and as I said, I'm running this workshop on the 20th of April, it's like a totally no-brainer price. It's $47. It's going to be 90 minutes long, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my own bite-sized offer the ins and outs of the strategy and the funnel and how to get this work. But if you strategically build your offer to have desire baked in, then it shortens the sales cycle to your next offer. So rather than having this really long time that you need to nurture people for, people move along your buyer journey much more quickly because they've had immense value in this initial offer with you. They've experienced your brand. They've seen the value that you have to offer. And so when you then say, would you like to take the next step with me? Would you like the next problem solving? They are much more likely to take that step. So you're really, really shortening that sales cycle because you've got, oh, hi, Rika, nice to see you. You've got know, like, and trust built in. And we all know that when it comes to building a brand, and I harp on about this all the time, there's various steps that we've got to go through. Like, first of all, we've got to get visibility. Once we've got the visibility, we've got to get people to know, to like, and to trust us. Then we've got to build authority. So they start to like us because they resonate with our brand personality. They resonate with the content. Then they've got to see you as an expert. And then when they see you as an expert, they've got to see you as the right person to solve their problem. Now, having a bite-sized offer, having a mini digital offer at the front end, before you may sell them a high-price one-to-one service, before you sell them potentially a big online program, a group program, a membership, a retreat, anything, a mastermind, it could be any of these things, you have shortened that, relationship cycle because they have bought something from you and experienced a transformation straight away. And by experiencing that transformation, they now know you, like you, and trust you. They've now seen your authority. They've experienced your expertise. So when you say, I've got something else I can help you with, that trust and that relationship is already there. So it makes it so much more effective when people move on to the next stage. And then the very final thing I wanted to touch on, and yes, know, like, and trust is amazing. Totally. We have to build know, like, and trust into everything we do. And which actually brings me on to my very final point. So you must have been mind reading me there, Rika. The last 12 months, we all know, life for pretty much everyone across the world has been different and has been more difficult. And with this period of uncertainty and change, as human beings, we've become more risk averse. We have been more fearful. We are less likely to take risks, and we're a little bit more skeptical about things. So before, whereas we may have jumped into a 6-month coaching program or a 12-month mastermind, or we may have bought a digital program for $2,000, we're not sure what's happening in the world, so we're less likely to make that jump. Sorry, I've just got a big gust of wind. We're less likely to take that jump. So having a bite-sized offer makes it really easy for people because they're like, okay, this is $27, $37. I am not taking a huge financial risk with this. If this doesn't work out, then I've not lost $2,000. And if, as I said before, you deliver on your promise of your bite-sized offer, then actually what you're doing is not just building trust, but you're exceeding on your deliverables. So you're over delivering to somebody. So they go, wow, I paid $27 for this. It's amazing. Imagine what it would be like to work with this person inside their mastermind, inside their group program. If this is what they give me for the cost of a sandwich and a drink, what are they going to give me, if I invest further with them with another problem? So the skepticism and that kind of resistance and that fear that people are having because of the changed world that we're living in, you can overcome that by saying, hey, you don't need to take a massive leap. I know you might not know what's happening over the next 6 months. I know business may be uncertain for you and you don't want to take a really big step right now. Here's one small, tiny step you can take to solve a really specific problem. And if you get the transformation and the results you want, then we can work together further on. So just to recap on those 3 benefits. The first one is that people that put money on the line with you for a bite-sized offer versus just your lead magnet are 30% more likely to go on and buy something from you. The second is you're shortening the sales cycle, and essentially you're actually getting out of that hard selling mode. I don't, maybe not hard selling is the right word, but it's not as salesy because someone has purchased something from you. And then when you invite them to your next offer or to your next program or product, it doesn't feel pushy because it's a natural next step. And then thirdly, you're combating this kind of fear and skepticism that's going around in the world and people feeling risk averse because of change by saying, hey, you don't have to take a big leap. You can just take a small step with this bite-sized offer. So I hope all these tips have kind of helped you see these hidden benefits. It's not just about making money from a tiny offer. It's not about, going out there and just saying this $27 product, this mini bite-sized product is going to make me millions. It's about the long haul. And anyone who knows me well knows that I talk about brand, and it's all about building your brand for the long term. And this to me is a long-term strategy. It's bringing people into your world to experience your brand and say, yes, this is a person that I want to take a journey with to help me solve future problems because they've experienced a really great transformation piece of value with your brand. And I'm going to share lots of nitty gritty inside my live workshop, and there will be a replay because I'm a mum and I'm busy, and I know that people can never, always come along live. So there's a replay, but there's a live workshop happening. It's on the 20th of April. I'll drop the link in this post and you can head over and grab your seat. And I'm going to deep dive into all the elements of building a bite-sized offer. So everything from choosing the right type of offer, from how it fits with everything else you have to offer in your business, to how to transition people from this small offer to something higher priced, how to launch them, how to pre-sell and create hype before you've even created your offer. And I'll take you behind the stats and the details and all the little secrets behind my own offer, my own emails, my own sales pages. You'll get to see it all on this live workshop. And at the end, we'll have a Q&A, which will be live with me. So you'll have a chance to ask me any questions about your own business, your own offers, and how this might work for you. So I'll drop the link below. Hope you've enjoyed this live and you're having a great day. I will get back to the family who are off on their hike, and we're in the beautiful countryside. It's a bit chilly. We camped last night and it hit, I think, about 4 or 5 degrees. So I slept with a beanie on, but we had a nice campfire this morning and looking forward to some fresh air and some sunshine. So have an awesome day, everyone, wherever you are in the world. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining, and I'll speak to you soon.